There's no escape!
Yeah, fuck that.
That's the second time this has happened. What the hell did I do to deserve this? Thank God you turned up, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
That I would. Here, take this. A keepsake. And thank you again.
suspect you have some reason for being. Can I help you in any way? Hey, what the hell are you?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh with you, but we were attacked recently, as you probably know. So we're a lot more cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course, follow me. Well, we're here, but you're as you can see.
I understand.
And what now?
He won't.
Suck.
He's
Damn it.
Jerome. He was
But you...
DVD. You are especially.
I've heard.
Are you?
I've got.
It's
Mark Henry.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be. Although not on account of that ring.
Sir Kunslin,
Shimek?
Min Master Vavak is...
Right now? So be it. Shimek.
Certainly.
Henry.
100 at least.
I'll help you into...
But quickly.
What?
No. So if...
I love God Almighty.
Greetings, sir.
No But you're more than well aware of that, eh?
My men aren't here to protect me, but to and today weigh your threats, Lord Ruthard. If not, the king.
Enough! I can easily to cite your own word.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the royal...
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my word.
Are you trying to threaten the royal mint master again? And with nothing but...
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I've got your account ledgers here with me. The real ones, from Buresh, that prove how you carried out this entire fraud. They make quite interesting reading.
Wait. So, if I understand correctly, the only thing you have to prove your blatant lies are books that you have on you right here?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away under lock and key.
That's right. You're finished, Hermes Trismegistos.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair.
are you sure?
Yes, damn it!
Let us step inside.
Gentlemen, I expect... And I
The execute.
What?
I'll give you
You're right.
Certain.
the only...
Don't do anything.
That's true.
You're right. Swear you leave me
You have my...
good.
Right. You said
Spy on the...
it doesn't.
You...
We can.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping.
Henry's right. So don't even think of.
And don't forget...
I understand.
Excellent.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too. I've still got some. I'm sure he'll be delighted.
God go with you, Ha ha! Oh, at any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir.
I did. There's a secret...
A secret passage?
He won't. We didn't even know about it ourselves. She can best explain. She should be in a room.
All right, I'll ask her.
Don't thank me yet.
Nobody will be expecting me. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what you're doing, and that you've done it before. I'll pray for your success.
What do you mean
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with... We look helpless. But if you liberate Lord Cape, the word... And that would help.
You're right. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll get Lord Cape.
You've no lack of... I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious.
I wish you a pleasant read.
So, see what you've been cooking up, Vavak. I won't leave a stone unturned. And you'll be trembling to the end of your days that we'll pass this on to the king. And then you'll be sent to the demons of hell for this and your other sins, you whoreson.
How did you become...
Then there was a person.
You can simply...
Definitely, it's not and the king, nevertheless, and they part with
Well, what's the
bailiff, and
who sits...
once it's there, not they either or they
But they don't...
come. So they, but you're right.
And what about...
He and because
Thank you.
well,
And what about... You can...
he'd first and who then?
Well then...
But we.
You're right, Sir...
It is, but they can fuck.
I'm glad we took... They outnumbered us.
If the worst came, but otherwise I agree with you. After all,
If I may...
not long back, I fear. But we quarrelled a lot. In the end, he wanted, and that when an
What happened next?
more important, he said, and one of the, it's, and when only the of course, he had it when I learned, but when we are so, but it won't, our estate. God be with you.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Careful.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there.
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me?
Would you seriously want me there?
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me.
Thank you, but I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises, so if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Oh, and about that secret passage to Malashov. How did you find that secret passageway back then?
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really interesting story. It all started when I was 12. One morning, I found a bat nailed to the Malashov gate. Peculiar, eh?
Not really. Bats are creatures of the night. They flit around while good Christians are asleep, often carrying out the will of witches, or even the devil himself. But a bat nailed up actually repels all evil, and protects the house against sickness.
Well now, I have to admire your knowledge. That's exactly what the chambermaid told me too. The thing that I was most interested in was where they got that bat. You know, I was awfully inquisitive back then. Embroidery wasn't exactly my passion, and Papa forbade me from riding out into the woods, so at least I explored the fortress from top to bottom.
I know all about that. Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me stray too far from home.
Parents have no understanding for the adventurous soul, do they? But back to the bats. I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found a whole swarm of them. I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply disappeared into a wall. Strange, isn't it? I was full of curiosity, and I talked Papa into having the wall demolished. I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all happy about it. He was afraid we'd dig into hell. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall but a passageway leading off into darkness.
My word, you're right. That is a really good story. And I didn't expect that ending at all. You're really sharp. And hard-headed when you latch onto something. Well, that's something I admire.
Hard-headed? Aren't you a bit impertinent? I'd rather say determined.
Why did your people mark the passage from outside?
Papa came up with that. He said one never knows what might happen, so I thought up the idea with the crosses. Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search all over the woods for it?
No. It's really smart. And very convenient for me. Thanks again. Have you ever used the passage?
No, it's never been needed. Thank God. But everything is ready there. There's a strong door and a ladder that we can pull up behind us. That ought to give us enough time to get to the end and dig our way out.
Sorry, I've got a bit lost in all.
I've told you already, haven't I? Have you really forgotten? Or do you just enjoy talking to me so much?